how are you? Today I brought a wonderful recipe for your dinner, for your lunch. It's a one-pot dish, very easy to make. You don't even need to know how to cook. It's gluten-free, it has no butter, no oil. You're going to love it. It's very filling and absolutely delicious. The whole family will love it. Stay with me until the end. You won't want to miss it. If you love recipes that are easy, affordable, and nutritious, you're going to love this channel. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I have new videos every day and you're going to love them. Let's start here in our bowl mixing the ingredients because like I told you, you just have to mix everything. No cooking skills required. The first thing I'm going to add here is the egg. I want to remind you that down below in the description, you'll find the ingredients I'm using in the recipe, along with their quantities, nutritional information, and other details you might want to know. Because, for example, I also have a video talking about whether eggs raise cholesterol, how many eggs we should eat per day, what happens if we eat eggs every day. I'll leave those videos down below. You're going to like them. So, look, we've already broken the yolk here and mixed it with the white. Now I'm going to add the milk. I'm using skim cow's milk to have less fat. If you want to use another type of milk, you can use that too. And just a reminder, I have a playlist here on the channel teaching how to make plant-based milks, in case you want to substitute for any reason. There, I teach how to make coconut milk, almond milk, oat milk, and peanut milk. So, I'll leave the link down below for you. Now I'm going to add the yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt, but you can use whichever yogurt you prefer. Let me grab this to scrape it out. Remember, the yogurt will add even more protein to our recipe. And the yogurt I'm using is also non-fat, so it still has less fat. Let me scrape this. Let me give it a stir. I'm also going to add the olive oil now, so I can mix all the liquids together. I've been talking all this time about reducing fat using skim milk and non-fat yogurt, and I just added the fat from the olive oil. But olive oil contains a very healthy fat, omega-9, which is actually an antioxidant, so it's really good for our cardiovascular system and our health in general. So everything is well mixed here. I'm going to add the salt now, so it gets very well mixed into our dough. I'll add the fresh parsley here. Whenever we use fresh or even dried herbs, we can use a little less salt, which is a good thing for our health and the overall flavor profile of the dish. This helps with health in general, with blood pressure, and even with reducing swelling. And parsley itself already has a natural property of helping to reduce swelling, so it helps even more. I'm going to add the oat flour here. If you don't have it in your city, you can buy oat flakes and blend them in a blender and they'll turn into flour. Remember that oat flour is a higher protein, higher fiber option with beta glucan, which helps lower cholesterol. So you can see that this recipe is super healthy. And finally, I'm going to add the baking powder here because I want it to rise a little. So we mix all of this together really well. And I'm going to get the last ingredient so we can finish up because it's really quick. Well, I've already grabbed my spatula here, which will make it easier for me to mix everything together. The last ingredient I have here is cooked cauliflower. I love this recipe because you can use leftovers from another meal or any other vegetable you have. Broccoli, you can use carrots, chayote, whatever's left over, you can make this recipe. I'm going to add it in here. Let me use my hand, it'll be easier so nothing falls out. And we just gently fold everything together here, ensuring that our delicious cauliflower florets get completely and thoroughly coated with this rich, creamy sauce. That's why the batter needs to be really liquid, so it can cover everything well here. So look, everything is mixed together. Here I have a baking dish that can go in the oven, and I greased it with olive oil. You can see it. And now we put in our mixture of eggs, oat flour, cauliflower, parsley. It smells so good. And I'm going to spread it out here so it's evenly distributed. So we're going to spread our cauliflower here. It's already more or less evenly distributed. And finally, optionally, if you don't want to, you don't have to add this. I'm going to add a bit of light mozzarella, grated, but you don't need to put too much, especially because we want our cauliflower to show, which looks really nice. And our parsley. It's a pie where the appearance also matters, just like with any food we make. The way it looks is important too, even if we're just making it for ourselves. So I finished adding the grated cheese here. I'm going to put it in the oven to bake. Oven at 360 degrees. When I come back, I'll tell you how long it took and I'll cut a piece here so you can see. Hold on, I'll be right back. Look, it took about 25 minutes. Check how long it takes in your oven, but use this as a reference. Let's cut a piece to see what it looks like inside. I'm going to put a piece here on the plate so you can see me cutting it, so you can see the texture. Look how delicious it looks. Make it at home and everyone will love it. Use whatever vegetable you have. So tell me, after all, are you going to make it with cauliflower or with another vegetable? I'd love to see your comment. Some people like to add a bit of shredded chicken or tuna in the middle too. It's up to you. It already has eggs, oats, which have protein, and cheese. It's not really necessary, but if you think it adds something, you can definitely include it. Give the video a like because that really helps me out, and share it with anyone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this positive movement, which is what I want most for this channel. See you next time. Bye.